Hey everyone, what's up? I thought I'd be done talking boxing for a minute, but looks like I do have to talk about this topic, and a lot of you, you're not going to like it. You know, this world today is a victim cult, and a lot of you always cry and want to be victims. And I find it funny that you're trying to graft Crawford into your cult, which is laughable to me. Some of you, you're the same people who were just yesterday that used to call him top rank Toby. On this channel, I told you, the truth is the most offensive thing. That is the most offensive thing, and it even goes beyond race. Now, you can check this channel. I've covered Crawford all the way back for a very long time. You can check those videos, consistent from day one. And back then, I was telling you guys the process of what's going on with Terence Crawford. And I told you that the people that really don't like him the most is his own people. Now, Crawford did something recently for you guys to finally jump on ship, because I've been telling you as well, a lot of you are bandwagon. But now, you guys are once again trying to graft him into this victim cult that a bunch of you are partaking every day. It's about race, you know what I'm saying? I sit here, I come out with a video because I go to Charlie Kirk, and then I'm told by a group of people that I'm a house ninja and all this other nonsense, a grifter and a race baiter. Well, I'm going to, play that part right now, and I'm just going to keep it real with you because that's what I always do on this channel, even to my own detriment. And as always, I don't care about the clicks, views, and likes. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to always keep it a buck. And then I just wait till people see the result of what it is I'm talking about, whether it's boxing, whatever else. But the truth of the matter is, you guys can't relate to a Terence Crawford. Crawford is not a victim like you. Terence Crawford will never be a victim like you. Crawford does not allow his skin color to be an excuse for many like you. Crawford is a winner. He is not a loser. Do you understand? What happened to him, you can see through the lens of racism and victimhood. That's fine. You people are so drawn to that nonsense. But I always try to keep it a buck on this channel. Crawford wasn't attacked because of his race. Crawford was attacked because who he's aligned with. Plus, when you look at the timing of when this happened, after a parade and on his birthday celebration, no, Crawford has always been an offense to the system, to the machine, as what I've called it on this channel. Has nothing to do with Crawford's race. Has everything to do with who Crawford is aligned with. And unlike plenty of you, Crawford's not aligned with the same forces that you're aligned with. It's just that simple. Same thing happened to Usyk as well. He gave all glory and thanks to Jesus, just like Crawford. And then the world started to attack him too, but of course his wasn't that bad. He paid homage to a sky mother. Crawford comes out, he talks about a whore being dropped off like a hoe. Some of you, you'll know what I'm talking about, but again, it's just like when I cover boxing, I do this cycle every time. I get met with a bunch of people, and yes, these people will call me racist. The Errol Spence fans called me racist. You understand? The Lomachenko fans called me racist. The Manny Pacquiao fans gave me death threats back in the day. Steve Kim can even attest to this. I have multiple people telling me that I've been greenlit on Twitter. So I know that the truth is very highly offensive. I've been doing this game too long. You understand? And like I said, unlike these people that a lot of you follow, I think my predictions, everything else speaks for itself. I know I do more research than you. I know I go above and beyond what many people are willing to do when they call this stuff. It's usually popularity contests. But this is my video to you guys, the victims, the cult of crybabies, that Crawford's not in your system. He does not think like you. The same reason you hated him before, many of you, when you were going for Errol Spence and Al Heyman and PBC. Again, top rank Toby. You guys are trying to graft Crawford into your cult. And Crawford is everything that goes against your cult, guys. Crawford does not see himself as a victim. He does not see his skin color as a reason to cry and give up, to blame a phantom victim. He's been shot before, guys. How many of you been shot? It was funny too, 2 days before Crawford got pulled over, I got pulled over. Not saying that me and Crawford have anything that links us or anything else, but it's just funny. No, this was to send a message. Obviously, this was to discourage Crawford because of what he does, it defies what the world tells you is possible. And Crawford has always been a testament. It don't matter where you're from. It don't matter what color your skin is, because again, he's top-ranked Toby. According to some of you, you're trying to hide that fact today. But Crawford doesn't have that stuff used as an excuse. Crawford is a conqueror. Crawford is a winner. Crawford is not a loser. Do you understand? I don't think it does Crawford any justice in what he's accomplished as a boxer to now make him some type of staple for victimhood, for validation for your guys' mindsets. Crawford does not have your mindset. Do you understand? That's the difference between a person, a true winner, as opposed to someone who always has to give excuses. Now, Crawford conveniently can be used to make you feel better about yourself. You understand? But Crawford is not a victim, guys. It was a spiritual attack. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Similar things happened to Usyk as well right after he won. You guys have made this again, it's a victim culture. It's a victim cult. And Crawford's never been a part of that. Crawford was not accepted by even his own people to a certain extent. Crawford was never accepted on the Olympian team. He was kicked off for Gary Russell Jr. It was his own people that were kicking him out. You understand? Again, I'm not here to be liked. I just tell you guys how it is. You know, a lot of you just go on social media, you go on X, you go on YouTube, whatever, TikTok, you see some shorts. You understand? None of you really don't know how to think. That's just the truth of it. But Crawford is not an example of you just because you share skin color with him. He doesn't have your mindset. He's not built like majority of you. Do you understand? I got attacked again by a specific group. You understand? You can call me racist, won't be the first time. But just because you share Crawford's skin does not mean that you have anything that's in relation to a Terence Crawford. You're the exact opposite, plenty of you. I'm just being honest with you. Again, Crawford did not subscribe to the victimhood cult. So it's cool that you guys are kind of using him, grafting him into your system, but he doesn't belong in your system. Just like before, you guys didn't really accept him into your system. LDBC, everybody else, you all know who you are. This is not a situation to try to make this a stupid validation for your victim race cult. It's just that simple. Crawford's never let those things define him. Crawford has always broke borders and boundaries, and Crawford has multiple times made the world look stupid. That's what Terence Crawford does. And that's what happens when you're aligned with what Terence Crawford is aligned with. You know you guys don't like the spiritual talk and everything else. But those who know that we are more than conquerors through him who loved him. For you are children of God and have already overcame him. He that is in you is greater than he that is in the world. This comes with the territory. And a lot of you, again, you have these crazy beliefs. You worship monkey gods and all this other nonsense. You take pride in this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Crawford don't worship no monkey gods. Hanuman. Do you understand? He doesn't take pride in that type of stuff. Crawford's been truthful and he's been upfront with everybody. He's always defied what the group and the mob has told him that he needs to do. Again, plenty of you are still the same people that it wasn't too long ago was telling him he needs to accept 80-20 from Spence. Go on this channel. And I told you it's not a 50-50 fight. It's going to be an easy fight. Consistency is the key, especially on this channel. You understand? Crawford doesn't belong in your victim crybaby cult. That's really the point of this video. And I think I'm pretty much, for the most part, maybe I'll cover some fights in the future, but I'm going back to what it is that I do. And I will be called crazy. I will be called an idiot, just like when I cover boxing. It's nothing new for me. But again, I'll just sit back and wait when you guys finally see what's really going on in the world, and it's not based through your victimhood lens. And just a real topic, then I'm going to end this video and I'm going to be done. But 7,000 more victims were martyred today, Christians. I know you guys don't pay attention to this stuff. You know, churches are intentionally being burned down in Europe and things like that. But, you know, you guys will finally start to see, once you get past your emotional lens, you know, what's really going on today. You know what I'm saying? Crawford is no victim. Crawford will never be a victim. And those with a victim mentality, you will see what happens to victims in the future. That's all I really got to say. Talk to you later. Bye.